Good morning friends, welcome to Horse Ride. Today we are going to see how to design a 640 watts UPS battery. So guide you. This will be a two-part tutorial will be there. First part we are going to design the object. Second part we are going to texturing the unwrapping and texturing the battery. Okay, let me go into the video. After opening Blender, press Shift A, create a cube and make this size as a battery look. So what I'm going to do for that, press scale and x-axis. So I just make a little bit forward and scale y-axis to make it a little bit less. So this is a little bit I length is big I feel. So press S scale and press X and make it a little bit smaller. Okay, this is the small battery it looks. So let me make it again y-axis a little bit big. Okay, this is enough. Okay, this is the battery basic shape we have designed. Go to the front view, press 1 in the numeric keypad, go to tab mode and press A to select all, press G Z to move towards the x-axis. So after move you can able to see that pivot point has came to the bottom, so which was the same for us. It's required to place it on the table. Okay, before doing the editing for the details, let me add one add-on for the editing tool. Go to edit, preference. After opening the tab you can go to add-ons. You can install the add-on, press install button. I have downloaded the thing. Here you can able to see fast curve 2.8. So I give this link in the description to download the file. Click install add-on. I have added already. So here is the add-on fast curve. This is the add-on is the name is fast curve. Okay, after adding, press N button. Here you can able to see one button fast curve. So using this tutorial we are going to design this battery whole thing, cuts and designs. I show you the demo now. Yeah, here you can see now we have created the box basic shape for designing the battery. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one more object to design the edges of the battery. So select the box, press shift T to duplicate the same, press right click on the mouse to cancel, so it will go to the same location. I go to front view and press GZ to move it towards upward. Now we can able to see this pivot point is in bottom of the object which I have selected. So I want this is to be in middle to design all the area evenly. So what I'm going to do for that, go to object, set origin to center of the mass surface. So now we have, now it's you can able to see it's center of the origin is in center of the object. So I'm going to select both using shift button and I'm going to apply the scaling because this shape is enough for us. Press Ctrl A and scale, so object will be applied in the scaling. So I just save this file as battery. Okay, after applying this shape, click on the button. So we are going to make one different design for this in corner curve edges. So I just guide you how to do that. Press 7 on the numeric pad, press Z and go to the wireframe mode and go to object mode and select the battery and move GX a little bit further here, and after that you can select all the objects on the vertex and move a little bit further. Now what we are going to do is select all the object all the vertex again and press yes. So I just do it once again, press yes. GX to move a little bit further to even edges. Okay, now it's create a little bit outside for the curve edges to make the design. So and I press once again 7 and we can view the everything is correct, and go to the face mode and then go to the solid mode, select the both bottom faces face and press 7 and go to wireframe mode, press I to insert and insert the angle. So insert the angle in the same width and location. Okay, after insert go to the edge selection, select these edges, press GX to move a little bit further to the even angle. Okay, now this is created. After this press Z, go to solid mode and press select the face. Okay, now you can able to see while designing we can able to view the bottom. So to do that, press this, go to object mode, press selected the object which is required for you and press shift H to hide other everything what are the object is in the screen, and alt has to come back. Okay, go to the again shift H to hide others and press go to tab mode. Now we can able to see the bottom. So I have selected the bottom, press space bar and search bridge to bridge edge loops. So I enter the bridge edge loops. Now you can able to see it's created some box curve shape for us which is required for us. So for some persons while space button press, search option will be not coming. So to enable that, go to preference and go to key map. Here spacebar action, select the search option. So it will be default in play or tools. So you can select the search option and close the button to enable the search bar. So after creating this, we are going to I press again, go to object mode and alt H to unhide all and go to edit mode and I'm going to delete this. Press alt and select the faces to select all the faces on that box and press X and faces to delete the faces. And I'm going to need to create the face for this because there is no face in this edges. So again go to vertex mode to select above two faces, press F to fill the space. Again select these two edges and press F to fill. So now here we can able to see these two design is a little bit further. So let me bring a little bit front for this. Go to the top view angle, press GX. Okay. Yeah, after doing that, so now that shape is ready. So I'm going to move some more edges, select this vertex and here vertex and move in Z direction, press G Z, can move a little bit up. So bottom this type of angle has given, and I'm going to bevel this two edges to bevel the corners. Let's go to edge selection, pressing 2 key on keyboard, press Ctrl B to bevel. After creating this beveling corner, you can able to see only the two loops is there. Use the scroll mouse to increase the edge loops. Okay, now I have created one small curve. Okay, fine. Yeah, after creating, go to the Z frame mode and go to the top view angle, and you can able to see it's touching the box in bottom. Okay, fine. Go to solid mode and go to the object mode, press GZ to move towards the battery. Okay, here it's yeah, let me move a little bit further down. GZ. Okay, this shape is enough to cut that boolean tools. Fine. Okay, we have moved to the requirement. You can view it in wireframe mode and press 1. Here you can able to see it's touching the battery inside what we have designed. And go to the solid mode, and let me rename the object. Select the battery and double click, sorry, select the battery and press 2 to rename the meshes. So I just make this as battery. This one I make it as modifier. So I'm going to modify this object using this face curve tool. Okay, select the modifier object. Here you can able to see the target. I'm going to select the battery and click difference. After clicking difference, you can able to see here on a different shape is designed for us. Yeah, now you can able to view how it's looking. So it looks different cut we got in the edge of the corners. So this is the easiest way to design the cuts for us. Okay, I go to one more design view mat cap, so it will be look nice for easiest things. Yeah, here you can able to see it's now new cut is designed. So I'm going to design one more cut, loop cut here for further thing. So what I'm going to do is again I change the coloring to studio mode, so it will be easy for design to see. So I'm going to create one more object. Press 1 on the front axis and press shift right click to move the cursor to the top of the angle. Shift here to create the new mesh. So I'm going to design one more cuts in the angle of here. So let me resize the box. Go to set frame mode and scale EX. Go to object mode. Go to vertex option. G set, and you can remove everything to the options here which is required for. And here you can able to see the magnet snapping, so you can make two vertex. Okay, now select this vertex both and press GZ and press Ctrl to. Here you can able to see some circle is coming, so that is the matching the line in Z axis using this vertex. So I'm going to select this to match the evenly. Okay, and select this back vertex and press GZ to move a little bit further, and I'm going to move this one a little bit. GX, move a little bit further, and select whole thing, and GZ, sorry, GX. Yeah. Okay, and go to solid mode. Now you can able to see it's touching the battery, so we have to reduce this y-axis width. So what I'm going to do, scale y, and I'm reducing the size for the same. I just reduce it a little more. Okay, this is perfect. I look okay. After doing that, press this object and set origin to center of the mouse and control A and apply the scaling. And here for the battery tools, so what are the changes you do, apply the scaling to apply the exact designing and everything. Okay, so after doing that you can select the object and you can click. So once target is selected for the boolean, so it will be selected default. You can select the modifier one more cube object and press difference. Now we can able to see here one more nice decent curve cut we have got. Okay, so now this design is done. So after that we are going to create one more decent battery sealed hole here continuously. And for that, go to the top angle, press 7 and go to the wireframe mode, press shift A to create a cylinder. And here you can change the vertex to 62. So we are going to set solid, you can see. So we are going to create a high resolution cylinder to make the design that round circle smooth. So I do one thing, go to the edit mode and add two loop cuts here, press Ctrl R. You can able to see one line. Scroll the mouse to create a two or three or more lines. After creating, press left click and left click to confirm the same. Again press scale and Z to move towards both, towards the object of the cylinder. So now it's two edge loop is created. Now we are going to do is we are going to change this to add a modifier for this cylinder. Press Ctrl 2. Now you can able to see it looks some design for us. So now in this corner you can able to see that it's smooth. So I click smooth it again and press. You can able to hear in this tool it's one triangle shape on green color logo icon is there. You can go to that and go to normals, click auto smooth. So now we can able to see it's in this corner is not much smooth because we have not added a vertex in top of the cylinder. Go to tab mode and you can able to see I just turn off the modifier temporarily. You can go to the editor option and you can edit mode, you can turn off certainly. Now you can able to see here no vertex inside this cylinder top circle. So what I'm going to do, press alt and select the vertex, press E to extrude and S to scale inside the object. So I'm going to do it for both bottom and top. Press shift and alt key to select the circles. Now with selector, press extrude and S to scale. So now you can able to see it's extruding towards between the median point. So how you have to do extrude evenly inside the faces. So I just tell you, after selecting you can go to this icon nearby the global view, select individual origin. So individual origin it will be extruded. So now we extrude scale. So now we can able to see it's extruding both the sides. So I just confirm the same and I don't think so. Let me make it, this one is little bit smaller so it looks nice. And extrude scale again to move forward, extrude scale again to move forward, extrude scale again move forward. Now you can able to see, so we have to create a one single pivot point for this. Press M in the keyboard and merge at center. Oh sorry, it's merging at center to the particular thing. So you can deselect everything and select this particular vertex and press M, merge at center. And you can go to tab mode and you can unhide others and go to again edit mode. Select these edges and press M and center. Yeah, after doing that, now we can go to enable the modifier. So now you can able to see it looks cool and nice cut and full smooth circle we have got in the edge of the cylinder. So I press again alt hash to unhide everything. So now I scroll the cylinder and move the object and go to the one G set and move towards this. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and GX and move further this angle. And okay, let me create the duplicate of a cylinder. Press Shift D to duplicate and press X to align the angle in the x-axis. Now we can able to see it's a little bit further, it's moving with the same relative x-axis. Press again Shift D and x-axis to create one more cylinder. Yeah, now it's created, and I'm going to select all these cylinders and press Shift D again, and in y-axis I'm going to move. So you can able to see it's top three caps we have created, and we are going to do that. What we are going to do, we are going to slice the battery to create a one hole and cap for the same. So it's very simple to do that. Before that, select everything and control A and apply the scaling. So now each object is origin is in center of the mass. So that is correct what is required for us. And what I'm going to go do is I'm select the each cylinder and press the slice. After slice, you can able to see it's slice that object, and if I press this G, you can able to see one cut is created in between the angle and one cap is created in separate way. So same way I'm going to do everything. Slice, select each cylinder and press the slice option to create the closing sealed tab for the same all the three object of the batteries. So now you can able to see on three object is as done. So what I'm going to do, select all the cap, and it should be selected individual origins. Okay, and press yes to scale. If I using the shift key, move the keys little bit. Now it's, oh sorry, it's move towards the origin. What I'm going to do is selecting everything and press set origin to the mass. Now we can able to see that origin is created for the each object, and confirm once again it's the individual origin. Press 7 and press yes to scale, and using the shift key you can move slowly a little bit. So now I think it's created more. I think again scale and you can increase a little bit more. Yeah, now you can able to see one nice cat cap is created for the battery. So here is the one more option is done now. And now let me go for the next step. After creating this, you can able to see here the corners, everything is not smooth, and it's not it's edgy. If you see, it's looking soft. So we are going to smooth all the edges to the smooth object. So before that, select the battery, go to the edit mode. Here select this vertex, and you can able to see it's not created properly. All these edges should be there in this corner, but it's not created properly. So what we are going to do is, So select all these three vertices, press M and merge it. Okay, I can do one thing here. You can select this vertex first, then this is the last. Press M, merge at last. So it will merge all the vertex as a single object in last what we have selected the vertex. So same way we have to designate here. Press that vertex and use period key for zoom it in, and you can select this vertex and this vertex and this vertex last finally, and press M button and merge at last. So now it's created correctly in this edges. While doing these edge loops and designs, sometimes it won't create the exact vertex, so on that time you have to do the manual adjustment. Okay, after clearing this errors, you can smooth the object pressing billable tool in fast curve tool. I just pressed that, so it's updating. Yeah, you can able to see this corner is edged and beveled nicely, and here you can see one line is showing totally different on a small cut, because they are in object mode. We can able to see what's problem is exactly happening. And I just turn off this bevel option, or we can close that bevel option, and go to the edit mode, and you can able to see that what's happening here. So I just apply the tool once again, and I just check it out. Bevel tool, yeah, still it's creating the same. I do one thing, I just close everything and apply the scale, then apply the transform scale, and now go for the bevel object. Yeah, still it's coming. So this is the vertex which is making the issues for us, that line what is created. So select the line, press X and dissolve the edges, and go to tab mode, and you can able to view. Okay, let me clear this error further in next video. Okay, I just guide you how to do, because this is become more than 20 minutes long tutorial. Okay, let me make this part as 3 part. So next part I'm going to clear this error, and then we are going to create power connection for this battery in this top two corners, and then we are going to create one edge cut design here, and we are going to add the label here in further tutorials. Bye bye, please subscribe the channel. If you like, press the like button and share it with your friends. Bye.